I hope you like our class series. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to hear more from us. We are working on a salary sheet, and today we'll be focusing on Hlookup, which is horizontal lookup for Excel. We will be using our table to speed up our process and have a very cool formula that brings all of our salaries to this table. Today we'll start using salaries, but also we will be using scale from here to bring data into the salaries. If you remember from our last class, we did name our ranges here. So if I select this, if you see here, it's FY21 scale, and I can click here, and I have FY22 scale. That is this table. So if you do not know how we did this, and if you didn't watch our previous video, I invite you to go to our previous video. There should be a link on this video. Let's go back to our salaries and let's start. Now, Hlookup needs 4 different variables. First, it wants, let's start by typing =Hlookup. So it needs lookup value. It needs table array to look that value up. So what it is looking for, where it's looking for, what it needs to bring back, and if you want exact match or similar. Let's go one by one. Lookup value. What we want to look up is M45. So I will escape from here and then go back to scale, and I want to describe what we're trying to do. I'll make this a little bigger. What we're trying to do is we have labels B, B15, M, M15, M30, M45, M60, PhD. That's a long list. I want to tell Excel that come and choose B15, bring me a step 7, so bring me this value. If I send you B15 and 7, bring me this value. If I send you B15 and 2, bring me this value. That's what we're trying to accomplish. Just by entering one formula, we are trying to bring all these salaries for 151 employees. So we have labels, so 150 employees. We're trying to bring salaries in one formula and in few minutes. Explaining few minutes, if you know this formula, it takes only a few seconds to bring it. Now let's start. I will type equal to start formula. I will say Hlookup. It automatically brings me a hint. Do you want Hlookup? I say yes by hitting tab. If you do not see that window popping up, I will show you how to activate that window on Excel by activating your hints. Let's start. Now we need 4 variables. As I said, what are we looking for? That's the first variable. I am looking for M45. So I will choose M45. I will put comma. While I'm here, I want to show you what it is. So it says at column. The label is column. So if I chose, let me choose something else. If I chose step, it will say, if I choose 5, it will say at step. If I choose full name, it says at full name. So it looks up this column label and it says at full name, which means this formula over here, row 11, will still look at the same row M. And whichever row you are in, it will take value from that row. That's a good thing about table. You reference the table's column instead of a cell. This eliminates relative. This eliminates absolute references. It makes our job easy. In this case, we want to choose column. We will put comma. The second thing it says, where do I look for this value? Which table, which array I'm looking for this value? And here, since we named our label, we do not have to go back to scale and choose our table range. We will just refer to it by typing FY21 scale. Now, FY21 scale refers to our FY21 salary scale that is on the Scales tab. I will put another comma. Third, it wants to know which row should it bring. For now, I will choose step. I will add 1 to it. And I will show you why I added 1, not just step. I will show you on Scale tab. It's more obvious there to see the structure and procedure. It'll be obvious there why we added 1 rather than blindly adding 1. I will put another comma, and the second thing is true or false. This refers to approximate match or exact match. If we're trying to bring M45 exactly, then it will be exact match. If you did do approximate match, it could bring M60, it could bring M15, or it could bring something else. So I do not recommend using approximate match unless you're trying to figure out something or find something. I always use false. So I will type false. I will close parentheses. As soon as I hit enter, my salaries are ready. Yay. So 21 salary, FY21 salary is ready to use. I do not have to manually go there. I do not have to look at each one. Now, let's check our work. M45 at step 5, it's 64,845. Let's go back to scale. FY21 scale, M45 at step 5, 64,845. Correct. Good. Now, let me zoom out and show you why I added 1. I will be on line 1 just to show you what happens if you don't add 1. I will choose a cell on the row, on the same row with 1. And I will start typing Hlookup formula. Now, with Hlookup, again, what are we looking for? M45, comma, which table array? We are looking at FY21 scale. As you can see, if you're on the same sheet, it highlights it, looks nice. You see what you're doing. Now, comma, let's do step. So on the other side, we chose step. For here, let's put 5, right? We chose 5. So I'm choosing 5 here, and I will put false for exact match. Let's see if it's correct. What did it bring us? 63,883. Where is 63,883? It's right here. Why? Because Hlookup starts counting from the first row. First row is our labels. It starts from the labels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how it goes. So for our M45, it would find M45 on our first row, and it will start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. This is the value that I need to bring. Excel does not understand or comprehend that we want to actually bring step 5. So to manipulate that and to tell Excel what to bring exactly, we are counting label ourselves by adding 1 to 5. So I'm adding 1, saying that ignore the first row, start from the second row and bring me the step 5. I hit enter, and now it brings me the exact value that I'm looking for. And this is Hlookup. Hlookup has a brother or sister, vlookup. We will be looking at vlookup too, and how we use it. Now, you can also make HLOOKUP with static value. Instead of putting 5 here, I would just say, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will put number 6. It will bring me the same thing. The reason we referred to a cell because we want the calculation to be referenced to the step. Why? Because this is 5, this is 8, this is 6. If I manually inserted a number, I have to go in each row and change that number. So I'm trying to reference one number and bring a value accordingly. I don't want to manipulate my formulas. I want to write a great formula that uses the information and brings me what I need. This is our class today, HLOOKUP. Again, I hope you liked our class. Please, if you like the class, thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell button if you want to be notified when we have new episodes available. Leave me comments. I'll try to answer those comments, and have a great day. I'll see you next class.